Yo, it's your boy CEO Hockley, man. I'm over here on HighThoughtsTV, and I'm rocking with the homie Pico, man. I'm in the young folks sector today, and we gonna talk some business, man. Tap in.
About to smoke a purse so sweet with Hot Thoughts TV.
Y'all know what the fuck we doing, man. It's Hot Thoughts TV. Niggas hot in the bitch, man.
I'm smoking a purse so sweet with Hot Thoughts TV.
So what's going down? Long overdue. Welcome.
Man, I'm in here. I made it.
Yeah,
I made it in here now. Yeah, man, it's live. Shout out to Pico, man. I done finally made it over here to the young folks. You know, the old folks, we call y'all the young folks. I made it over here to the young folks station. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, while all that noise and shit be going on, I know your neighbors be complaining, nigga, but I'm in here, man. CEO is in the building. Shout out to all the High Thoughts TV alumni, man, and the people that are tapped in to Pico, man. Salute, man.
Yeah. So if you have been tuned into whether it's my show or just in Texas, I'm sure y'all have seen his face or heard the name before. But for the new people that haven't, go ahead, let them know who we rocking with today.
Man, it's the one and only CEO Hockley, man, a.k.a. G County Boss Man, man. You know what time it is, man. If you don't know, we out here in the Houston, Galveston Metroplex, man, and it's G County's finest, man, sitting on the couch today, man. I done made it to the I done made it to the beige couch. I done been on the blue couch. Now I'm on the beige couch.
Yeah, for sure. So I know you've done like your fair share of interviews, but I'm still walking down, you know what I'm saying, from the beginning up to now.
I ain't doing no tripping, man. We in here.
Yeah. So let us know, you know, I know you said G County Boss, man. Let us know, like, if that's your stomping grounds and what, you know, those early days were like for you growing up.
Oh, where I was raised. Yeah, so I'm from Galveston, Texas. Cedar Terrace project. Cedar Terrace raised, crooked split paid. Straight like that, man. Yeah, you know, grew up in the 90s, grew up in the crack era, grew up in the gang era. Ended up going to prison, doing time on Ferguson. At I ended up going to prison at 17. You know what I'm saying? At 17, survived that shit, made it out of that shit, and ended up getting my life back on track. And, you know, taking care of business, be able to be here now, I'm 45, still alive, and be able to be in a position to take care of myself and my family. So, yeah, man, my story like every other black person's story, man. But the difference is, man, you know, I grew up in the shit, Pico. You know, I show you pictures, man, from 13 on up, man. And when I say grow up in it, meaning when I went outside my door, the game was outside my door. Whether it was drugs, whether it was gangs, whether it's whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? I joined the Crips because they was outside my door. They wasn't on the internet. Wasn't no internet. Like when you walked outside, that's what you was dealing with, right? So that's how I ended up in the gang life and gang banging, which all led me to prison, led me down a path of destruction.
So, you know, like being a CEO or boss, you have to have a hustler mindset aside from like whatever you picked up right outside the door. So if you can, paint us like you walking out the door, you headed to whether it's the bus stop, school, or whatever, or just going around the neighborhood. What are you seeing at this time?
Well, I told this story before, man, and I could tell it here at back in the day, we used to get food stamps, man. I don't know if you know this, man, but they used to come a little booklet of food stamps, and they would mail your mother food stamps. Everybody in the projects would get a package, you know, kind of like the promotional stuff you get now, right? Back then, that's how they delivered your food stamp. This before digital, before internet. Everybody got their food stamps in the mail. If you got $1,000 of food stamps, you got booklets, $1 booklets, $10 booklets, $20 booklets, $50 booklets, like that they sent out. And each booklet represented how much money you was allotted based on your welfare credentials or whatever. So everybody got them at the first of the month. This is why we talk about food stamps. Ain't no EBT card. You had to get the book, and people would take your book or steal your mail. So the people delivering the mail would make sure they put your book in your hand. Right. That way your family could eat that month or whatever. Well, when you say walk out the door, man, my mama sent me to the store, and whenever you went to go exchange food stamps, so let's say I have a $10 food stamp, right? You could go buy $1 bag of chips, and they'll give you back real money. Right,
Yeah.
back then, this how the game was, right? So you can actually go pay for your food stamps and they'll give you back real money, right? This just how the little system was, the food stamp system was set up. But my mama would always say, okay, go to the store and you really want the booklet. That way you could tat a 10 out or you could take some out, even though the booklet got a count on it, but we young. So my mama sent me to the store, man. I go to the store and it's right out my door in Cedar Terrace Projects. I'm 10 years old. I go to what we say is the corner store. And when you walked in the corner store back then, before like Korean people or Middle Eastern people ran the corner store, it used to be white people, right? White people established these stores in our neighborhood. So we kind of knew each other. The white people knew us, we knew them. So you had like credit you could do at the store. Like you could actually walk in the store. You know how the man at the store know you? He'll pull out a card and write your name down for whatever you got. If you got some cigarillos, he'll write it down and you'll come back at the end of the month to pay him.
Oh, so run you a tab.
It's run you a tab. That's when the white folks own the neighborhood stores. That's what's going on. It was like a community thing. So the white folks knew me, came in there, knew my mother, knew my grandmother. But when I walked in the store, I got followed in the store by somebody that was outside the store. But I'm 10 years old. Unbeknownst to me, I didn't know. So walking around the store, he walking around the store. And he saw that I had the book of food stamps. And I said, yeah, man, I'm getting my mama some stuff, right? Get the stuff. He saw me purchase the stuff. And what I did was after I purchased it, I put the book of food stamps in the bag. You know how you have a paper bag, the stuff, and I put it in the bag because ain't no sense in holding it in my hand.
Right.
So I left the store, go to walking back home, and the nigga basically robbed me. Ran up behind me, punched me in my head, took the motherfucking bag, the food stamps, the bag, all that shit, and robbed me. And that's literally outside my door at 10 years old in the Cedar Terrace Projects. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Come back inside terrified, crying. My mama, my uncles, guns get pulled out. Everybody go back around there. It's another thing I realized when people act like they didn't see nothing. Because the people that was outside act like they ain't know who it was. Right? So I thought it was as simple as tell my mama and they gonna get in trouble. Because you tell mama, everybody get in trouble.
Right.
Well, I tell my mama, she tell her brothers, everybody show up, we go around there, and everybody act like they ain't know what happened.
So from there, you just chalk it up to the game? Or?
No, from there, man, that was, we ain't gonna even put no gangster shit on there. From there, I was traumatized. Like, I knew at a young age, from then on, don't be friendly with people you don't know. Like, people will take advantage of you. I'm talking about, this is me crying, this is me scared.
Right.
You feel me? Yeah, but then as you grow, you turn into that in which you're scared of, that in which you don't want to be. You become that in which you don't want to affect you. So you become a predator and start being preyed on.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just saying that's the stuff I'm introduced outside my door, and that's just the environment. So when I say that, it's like in today's time, the streets is the internet. Yeah, niggas is Bloods and Crips and go outside they door, and everybody outside they door Jehovah's Witnesses. Like, yeah, like this activity ain't even in their home, right? But it's on the internet, and the internet is influencing them to replicate what they see. For me, it was like that, man. I got robbed at 10 years old.